The first game of the NCAA tournament is in the books, and, of course, it came down to a last-second shot. Fifth-seeded Notre Dame avoided the upset and edged Princeton, 60-58, after Devin Kennedy missed a long three-pointer that could have won the game. Princeton was let down by its three-point shooting throughout the game, winding up 8-31 after the crucial Kennedy miss. Kennedy had extra motivation in the game too. He is from South Bend, IND. Princeton had rallied from 11 points down in the second half. Notre Dame's versatile star forward, Bonzi Colson, led all scorers with 18 points. Spencer Wise had 15 for Princeton. Next up for Notre Dame is the winner of West Virginia Bucknell starting shortly. In another early game, 5th-seeded Virginia has its hands full with 12th-seeded North Carolina Wilmington. With 13 minutes left, Virginia led by just 44-42. Wilmington was up 15 at one point in the first half. Top seeds, Gonzaga and Villanova play Thursday, and while it is highly unlikely that any number 16 seed pulls off an upset, number 1 seeds are 128-0 versus 16s in tournament history. There is certainly no Goliath in this year's field. Since 1998, only 4 number 1 vs. number 16 matchups have been decided by single digits. 2 of them came in 2013 and featured 2 of the top seeds in this year's tournament, Kansas, which inched past Western Kentucky by 7, and Gonzaga, a 6-point winner over Southern. Wildcats' wait is almost over. Northwestern fans have waited 78 years, so they can wait a little bit longer to finally see the Wildcats in the NCAA tournament. Fortunately, it will not be too late. No 8-seeded Northwestern faces number 9 Vanderbilt at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you think there might be some purple in the crowd in Salt Lake City? When CBS visited Evanston, Ill, for the first time earlier this month for a game against Purdue, the broadcaster Jim Nantz said it was the highest decibel level at a game he has ever covered. Star guards, guard play is always a key factor in the NCAA tournament, and there are some studs in action Thursday. Iowa State's Monty Morris again leads the NCAA in assist-to-turnover ratio. He has nearly 1.5 more assists than the player ranked second. Winthrop's Keon Johnson is averaging 22.5 points per game, and he is only 5'7". How about Mount St. Mary's Junior Robinson? The 5'5" point guard scored 23 points in a win over New Orleans on Tuesday. West Virginia's Jevon Carter is a non-stop workhorse, averaging 13.1 points and a Big 12 best 2.6 steals per game. And Gonzaga's Nigel Williams-Goss, a former McDonald's All-American who transferred from Washington, has given the Bulldogs stability and leadership from the point. Early upsets. Las Vegas actually favors the no 12-seeded Middle Tennessee State over number 5 Minnesota, but expect their game at 4 p.m. Eastern to go down to the wire. 2 other number 5 seeds, Virginia and Notre Dame, also appear vulnerable in their early afternoon matchups against U.N.C. Wilmington and Princeton, respectively. Both those games tip off in the noon hour. And at night, high-energy Florida Gulf Coast is an intriguing matchup against Florida State, making its first tournament appearance in 5 seasons, in Orlando. Big vs. Small. As far as individual matchups go, the contrast of Purdue's formidable front court versus Vermont's strong perimeter play could be a fascinating cat-and-mouse game. Led by Caleb Swanigan, a National Player of the Year contender known as Biggie, and 7'2" center Isaac Haas, the Boilermakers are 17th in the nation in rebounding margin at nearly 7 per game. Vermont does not have anybody taller than 6'8", but the Catamounts shot 49.6% from the field this season. And they have pulled off a miracle as a number 13 seed before. Remember, Syracuse?